Hiya guys, we are back for another video. Now today, we are actually here for the Surbiton staff race, which was kindly organised by the manager because my dad decided to come down to the track. Here he is now. My dad was the person that got me into this whole mess of driving really fast in weird circles. So I decided at the end of the shift, I would just say, come down, let's do a race together. And that's when Sean decided at the same time, my manager, that we would do everyone at the same time as well, the staff. So all of us paid, and we are now on track. Don't worry, there are other marshals on track, let's just make that clear. But yeah, let's go have some fun. Also guys, if you haven't noticed, we have actually got some new fancy lighting systems at Surbiton now. So that's really cool. And they will be used for round 3 for sure. The lights go green and let's go racing. It sounds weird saying that at Surbiton when I've always said the green flag is waved, let's go racing, but let's go right into it. Immediately I get 3 overtakes done. I go around the outside of my dad and another driver, and I go down the inside of another driver. Going through here, we got one of the other marshals. We're going to try and get a nice switchback done through here. I actually do get it done, but he tries to shove me off track. I'm not allowing it. I cut across the track, shove him off to the side. We've got another driver, and he just gets spun. We are all very much enjoying this a lot already. I get restricted for quite a bit. Then I go down the inside. Nope, never mind. He shuts the door. This marshal, as we are rounding the bends through here, I am going to try get a move done pretty quickly. I'm going to try get a switchback done. I am able to do that on both the drivers because the guy in the blue suit went really wide. He is pushing the other marshal into the barrier, but we do not mind that. Going through the corners now, we actually have to try catch up to the manager now because he has actually bolted forward, and I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to him for a very, very long time. And if you're wondering where my dad is on the circuit, he's probably going through the line now and probably going onto the straight. That's how much of a gap I was able to build in the coming laps. Somehow we are already catching up to another back marker. I don't know how already that we've managed to do this, but you know what, I'm not even going to question it. As we go onto the straight, we're just going to overtake him. Pretty simple. As we go into the S, pretty simple down the inside move. Nothing too hectic. Anyway, there are actually some more back markers we need to catch up to. Already throughout this circuit, I'm not feeling like I'm going at my fastest around this circuit, I will admit. It's just one of those times at Surbiton where I feel like I'm just a bit too heavy for the kart. And I am just slowing the kart down a bit. Because at a track like Surbiton, you need to have a really good engine and you need to be extremely light. So it is not my day today. A few laps go by and we finally have caught up to some more back markers, or just my colleagues. Now going through the corners, it is very clear that I am a lot faster than these guys. I go around the outside of one of them. I try to swing it around the outside of another one. He does try to shut the door, but going through the corners here, I try to get a very nice switchback done, but he is trying to shove me out, and then someone just smashes it into the side of me. We all know it's banter, but like, I've still got to just, how do I say it? Try be nice, but also not. I did somewhat shove him into the barriers there, just forced him really wide, and now I've got to try catch this guy ahead. I'm not going to say my colleagues' names out of respect. We're going through here. We are going to get an amazing switchback done. He's not going to be able to do anything. He's not able to bash into the back of me. You can see that the TISM came out a bit too much there, going through there, but we don't mind that. I'm just having my fun. The marshals are having their fun. So let's just all enjoy it. Now, hopefully in the next coming laps, we should be close to overtaking my dad and lapping him. As we are going down the straight, we actually see my dad and one of the other marshals having a massive fight. Looks like both of them are having fun, and you can hear that I'm shouting at him. As we go through the corners, I am going to try get a switchback or even go round the outside. I'm not able to. I am going to try grab that slipstream though. I am sticking right behind him. He is going to try go for another dive down the inside on my dad for some reason. I don't know why. But I am going to set up for a switchback going through the corners here. It doesn't exactly go well. He gets past my dad. I let past my dad because I actually want to have a decent battle with my dad on this circuit. Going down the straight though is going to show that the experience and also the kart was not the best for my dad. Going through here, you can see I am still having to let off just so I somewhat stay behind him and don't overtake him instantly. Now going down the small straight here, we are going to try get a move done probably onto the straight, and then we can see if we can catch up to my other colleague and see if we can get an overtake done. Going down the straight, I am just going to commit to that inside line. I am going to try stick to my dad. He actually has got a decent engine. I think mine just has better top speed. He has better acceleration, but through here he gets a bad exit, I get a good exit, and I'm able to get past down the inside through these corners. Pretty simple. And now let's see if we can overtake this marshal here. This marshal was quite keen on saying he could beat me in a race. He does shut the door here. I don't mind that though, because he is going to swing through here, get a horrible exit, and then I'm going to set up for an amazing switchback going through here. I get that inside line. I'm going to try commit to it. I don't. He does think I am going to leave it though. Through here, I do want to try set up a nice switchback. I am able to with a bit of light contact, but we don't mind that. And then going down the straight, he is going to try commit to a down the inside move, but I shut it down immediately. We do have a bit of contact, but I don't mind that. It is nice contact, not bad contact. And through here, I am going to shut the door going through the line onto the detection line, and that is the move confirmed. He is going to try do another move down the inside though on the straight again. I am using human DRS here, a new method I've learnt. Even though he was quite far back, he did try another move, but luckily it did not work out. Now hopefully in the next coming laps my manager will slow down and we'll be able to have a proper battle with him. And I predicted right, my manager does slow down in his kart to let me catch up, and let's try get a battle going with my manager. Now going through the corners, he is going to let me pass, and that's mainly because he just wants to absolutely shit on me and show that he is a better driver, when in reality he just has a way better kart than all of us. Going through the corners here, I am going to try get a switchback done, but obviously his engine is a lot better than mine. You can see the ridiculous straight line speed that kart has, mainly because I think the engine got replaced that day. So going through the corners, I am trying to keep up with him, but it is just not working at all because that engine is just so much more powerful and I just can't do anything about it. Now going down straight, you can just see he just shoots off into the distance. Nothing I can do, and it's not going to be much of a battle this. Through the corners though, he is a bit shaky. I think he is actually letting off in that kart. And it, I'm surprised I am actually catching up to him through the S. But yep, here we go. He's going to let me past, or he's going to try to. He just underestimates how quick his kart actually is. Now going through the corners here, we have got him right behind us now. He's going to give us a few bumps to try get us a bit faster, but in reality that's just knocking me off my lines and I'm not able to recover that well with it. Going down the straight, I am going to try get a somewhat defensive line. Never mind, I just know he's going to overtake me, so I just let him pass. I do try somewhat get a switchback going, but it just doesn't work. Going through the corners again now, we are definitely on the final laps of this small session, and there's just absolutely no hope. There is another back marker. We have actually been slowed down now. I don't know why. I think someone's had an incident. Even though as marshals we should not be crashing. Never mind, we've all been taken off restrictor, and let's go have some fun again. Now going through here, I don't know why he's doing the one-handed, but I think he's just trying to flex that he's better when you know full well that is a better engine. He does let me past again, but I know he's just going to shit on me as soon as he has the chance. You can see the engine is just overpowered, even though he is letting off. And as we go through the final corners, I think we will be in the final laps. So let's just go to the checker flag, because it's pretty boring. It was literally just him letting me by and then him overtaking me. Never mind, there was some last lap drama. As my manager goes down the inside, going into the S, we actually see this back marker, and we're going to have an interesting battle, because he is one of the very slow marshals here. And then going through the corners, we are going to try get a move done. You can see the marshal on the line getting ready to hold that checker flag. I do get around the outside of my manager, and I do get down the inside of this driver here. I do try to squish him off a bit. That was just a bit of banter. And then going through here, I am able to finish ahead of my manager, luckily, which means I technically do claim first place. It's not a fair first place, but as we pass the checker flag, that is the end of the session. Now, it was a star race. I wasn't expecting any fast times. I was just expecting to have a lot of fun out there with all of my colleagues. So, let's go back and let's see what all of us thought of that race. I'm not going to waste too much time for the end of this video, but it was actually a good session. Had a lot of fun. Had a talk with the marshals. I did not record it though, sadly. Yeah, very fun. All of us were a bit upset that I did kind of beat them by about 7/10, I think it was. But yeah, we don't mind that. So, in the next video, it's going to be the Surbiton Sprint Round 3. And some interesting drama happened.